Starting a new job is incredibly exciting, but sitting down to a massive stack of paperwork on your first day can feel like trying to read a foreign language. By the end of this video, we are going to walk through the exact purpose of the 4 essential forms you need to complete to get paid on time. It is completely normal if these documents look confusing at first glance. You are allowed and expected to ask questions. Federal guidelines emphasize that you have the right to request a free, qualified translator from your employer. You should not have to rely on untrained family members or your children to interpret legal documents for you. Correctly completing this paperwork sets up the legal and financial records your employer uses to verify your work status and process your pay. Step 1 is Form I-9. This is a mandatory government document that proves your identity and your legal authorization to work in the United States. You can prove this with a single primary document, like a passport, or 2 secondary documents, like a driver's license and social security card. While a Spanish form can be used for reference, you must sign the official English version. There is exactly one geographic exception to this rule. Workers residing in Puerto Rico are legally allowed to submit the Spanish version of the I-9. To make your first day smooth, physically gather your chosen documents the night before your first shift and pack them in your bag. Submitting the correct I-9 documents on day 1 confirms your employment status immediately and prevents frustrating payroll delays down the road. Step 2 is Form W-4. Think of this form as an instruction manual that tells your employer exactly how much money to send to the government for your taxes out of each paycheck. This process is called withholding. As this diagram illustrates, you send a small slice of your pay to the government now, leaving the rest for you, so that you do not owe a massive, unpayable tax debt at the end of the year. You do not need to guess these numbers or do complex math in your head to get it right. The IRS provides a free, online withholding estimator. It is available in Spanish and calculates the exact amounts you need to enter on the form. Completing your W-4 accurately using this tool protects your weekly take-home pay and removes the risk of a surprise tax bill next April. Step 3 is setting up direct deposit. This is the safest way to receive your money, completely removing the risk of losing a paper check. To set this up, you need 2 pieces of information. The highlighted 9-digit sequence is your routing number, a public address pointing to your bank branch. The second, longer sequence is your account number, representing your private digital wallet inside that bank. Take your time typing these in. Swapping these numbers is a common mistake, and it will cause your paycheck to bounce back to your employer. If you do not currently have a bank account, your employer might offer to pay you using a preloaded payroll card. You have the legal right to refuse a payroll card if you prefer to open a standard checking account instead. Employers cannot force you to accept a payroll card if another lawful payment option exists. Providing precise banking details eliminates administrative friction and guarantees your hard-earned money arrives exactly on payday. Finally, Step 4 is creating your employee portal account. This is a secure digital filing cabinet where you will view your weekly schedule, check your pay stubs, and select your health benefits. Because this portal stores your tax and bank information, it requires an identity check called multi-factor authentication. This simply means that after typing your password, you will perform one extra physical step to log in. You will check your phone for a short text code and type that code into the computer screen to prove it is really you. Completing this specific login sequence gives you permanent, independent control over all of your personal employment records. To review, bring your IDs for the I-9, use the estimator for the W-4, provide your banking details for direct deposit, and be ready to use a text code for the portal. Remember, these are legally binding documents. You should never feel pressured to use children or untrained family members to translate them for you. If you hit a language barrier, stop. Ask your manager or the HR department to provide translated explainer guides or a qualified interpreter to assist you. You earned this job through your skills and experience. By understanding these forms, you can slide your paperwork across the desk with confidence and focus entirely on succeeding in your new role.